Alright, how's it going, world? This is Grant with Retro Games More coming at you finally after almost a year. A continuation of our Pokemon Proud Eyes Edition Nuzlocke LP. So, June 11th of 2013 is when I actually stopped recording. A lot of that had to do with just life itself. And, I mean, it's not many people are watching the LP as of now, as I'm recording this. So, it wasn't, I didn't really think much into it. But I really do want to finish this game, honestly, and get it out there, because it's really a fun LP to do. But yeah, life got in the way. New baby boy who is now on 14 months old. So he's awesome. That took up a lot of my time, as well as transitioning from my old repair shop to my new one. It's about 2 doors down, but I got a lot more space and a lot better build. You can see my main diagnostic back there, doing a tri-screen, doing 3 monitors. So, but yeah, I'm finally getting settled, finally getting into a position to where I'm comfortable to get back and record some entertainment and what I consider entertainment, I suppose, and hopefully what you consider entertainment as well. So let me get my hard drive out of the way here. I want to check my storage on my SSD. So I got 100 gigs of free space, so this LP shouldn't take up too much, but it took me a while. Actually, I recorded me trying to find my LP, my original save state and original ROM and everything, and I did finally find it, but it wasn't entertaining enough to keep as an actual video. So, but I did finally find it. I found the exact save state of after we lost our good friend ADHD. So let's go ahead and open up the ROM, and we will load our state once this comes up. Okay. Oh, excuse me. And it was this state, I believe. Okay. I'm gonna double check. No, it wasn't this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be a while for it's gonna take a little time for me to get reorganized. It might have been this one. Let's double check. No, not Pokedex. Okay, that was it. So here he is, our good friend ADHD, taken out in his prime by a Scyther. Is that what took us out? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played it. But yes, our good friend grinded and got up high in levels, level 22, before he was untimely taken away from us. He was an awesome Pokemon. And yeah, I need to get used to the way I got these buttons mapped. Right now I'm playing on a Logitech Precision controller, and I think before I was actually using a Xbox 360 USB, wired controller. It's gonna take a little time for me to get used to the button mapping. So what we are going to do now is release our good friend ADHD, and then go on with our journey with him and our thoughts. So I'll get out of deposit our good friend ADHD, and we will release him. Goodbye, ADHD. You will be remembered. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Penny out of the box. Why is Penny only level 10? Wow, a lot of neglect to that Meowth for sure. I think we have one heal left in town, if I'm not mistaken. And I really got to get used to this button mapping here. I don't think we've even taken on the gym yet. I thought, yeah, Cerulean City, okay. We haven't taken on Misty yet. I don't think we've taken on the trainer before Misty, which wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe get our Pokemon to a higher level, so we can kind of go through the road of trainers before we get to Bill. And I'm debating on which we tackle first. Now we have Venus, who's level 12. I think we have one hill left, if I'm not mistaken, here in Cerulean City for the Poke Center. Yeah, I don't know how many potions I have. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, like I said, it'll take a minute for me to get back into the rhythm of things, but I appreciate your patience in waiting for this. A year's worth of patience, but I do want to get this LP done. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and forgive me if this video is a little bit longer than normal today, but yeah, definitely want to get back into it. So, Venus, let's see where he is at. He's level 12, high physical attack and decent special attack, horrible defense and speed. His Vine Whip, and only 10 PP on Vine Whip. That sucks. and growth. Now I can't remember if Vine Whip is depicted as a special attack or a physical attack. You know what? Let's look it up real quick out of curiosity. Let's see, Vine Whip, Gen 1. Let's see. Probably can't see it, but we'll bring it into view here. Vine Whip, damage dealing grass type move introduced in Generation 1. Vine Whip inflicts damage, no secondary effect, has 10 PP. Is it seen as a special attack? No, it's physical, so it's a physical attack. So growth is kind of useless to us because growth brings up special attack, if I'm not mistaken. So that's not going to help us at all, and he has 40 PP of growth, which is, you know, it's ridiculous. But since it is a physical attack, and he has 26 physical attack, then it's actually a pretty good move. Let's take a look at our pack and see. I've really got to get these buttons figured out here. And I don't remember what my fast forward button is either. Hopefully I don't mess that up. Let's see. Okay, that's it. Yep, okay, that's my fast forward button. So we still got that governed. I think I got that maxed out at maybe 180 frames per second, something like that. We have 8 potions. And let's go ahead and heal Venus up, as well as get James healed up too, because I think he will be good. What I'm going to do is we're going to take on the first trainer in Misty's gym, and I really hope Break didn't make him, like, OP, you know, because the last time I remember, I think he might have had a horsey, if I'm not mistaken, a horsey and maybe a, what is the starfish one? Wow. Starmie? Is that right? I don't know. I'm probably making myself look like a fool right now, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and move Venus into the front line, and yeah, we'll try it out. We'll try to take on the first trainer in Misty's gym, and see if we can get Venus up a few levels, and that'll kind of give him a head start once we can start leveling up to the trainer road before Bill's house. So let's see what he got. Splash. And first up, let's do this. I gotta remember the button combination here so I don't mess up. Okay, so he has a level 16 horsey. I think Venus could probably take a few hits. Okay, let's go ahead and try Vine Whip. Smoke screen, what is that? I think that brings down evasion, if I'm not mistaken, of the opposing Pokemon. So that does pretty good. Pretty good damage. That's what, about 4 hits? So let's see if we can keep it up. I don't think Bubba's going to do too much because we are defensive against... Wow. Wow, he took that like a champ. As long as we don't miss and we can keep it up, then we'll definitely gain a level from taking out Horsey here. And I'm hoping the volume of the game itself isn't too high. But we'll see, and I'll try to edit that in editing, see if we can get the audio levels good for you. So that brings down our speed. One more hit. Yeah, but it's not going to do anything to us, so we'll be able to take out Horsey. So yeah, I appreciate your patience in this LP. I definitely have plans of beating this game again. I've beat Pokemon Red, the original rendition, you know, unhacked, I think about 3 times in my life so far. The first time I think it was maybe 12, something, I can't remember, it's been so long ago. But I beat it in one day. Got up to level 13. Let's see where our attack is 28 now, that's pretty good. Special went up, defense and speed went up 1. It's not bad at all. And we learned Wrap. Wrap is pretty good. I mean, we could definitely, you know, use that to our advantage. I believe a Pokemon when in Wrap cannot move, but we can't use any other move besides Wrap. So let's Shelter. Okay, let's keep Venus out there. He's the one I want to isolate for Twin Needle, huh? Oh, Twin Needle's super effective. Oh man, that's very, very, very sad. It's a good way to start up the LP again. Alright, let's kill off Venus. That sucks. Okay. Dinosaurus is our Magikarp, so we don't want to send Dinosaurus out. I think James is going to be the next best thing against Misty here, if we can get him way up in levels. He knows Bite, Haze, Gust, and Leech Life. I don't remember. Oh, We're out. We're out of leech life. Sweet. Okay. Gust might be effective against Shelter. Standard effectiveness. Man, Shelter's pretty tough. Let's see if Bite will do anything. That might make him flinch as well. Okay. So we're pretty neck and neck in sense of power. Except for, you know, that clamp move. Alright, we can take one more hit and we're going to have to get a potion in play. Man, Venus, God, that sucks, man. See, this is the problem with the Nuzlocke. It is tough. It is insanely tough. Withdraw, bring up the defensiveness of himself. Gust doesn't do much, Bite doesn't do much. Haze, I can't remember what Haze is. Does Haze just negate all of buffs, or I can't remember. Yes, okay, all status changes are eliminated. So that means that his withdrawal, well, he's going to do it again anyways. Okay, so that's not bad. If we can keep up the Bite, we might be able to get him down. He's going to keep withdrawing. I'm going to do one more Bite, and if he withdraws again, we'll go ahead and do Haze and get that off. Sweet, critical hit, I'll take that. Yeah, that's fine, you can tackle. More quicker. Alright, I want to go in with a Haze. Get rid of all that defense. And we might be able to take him out. Crap, okay, he's doing the clamp, so I'm going to have to use the potion again until we get out of the clamp. 5 potions, I'm going to have to buy some more before we go on the road too as well. And we might have to do some training montages to get back up there. I'm going to do one more potion. I think I have enough money to buy more force as well to get us on this journey. Okay. Man. Long attack. Long attack. Okay. Jesus. That is an OP move all day long right there. Okay. Come on. Take him out. Take him out. Ah, sweet. It's a good thing he missed that. Alright, so James, man, it sucks. We just wasted that experience gain on Venus at the beginning of this battle, but that's how Nuzlocke goes. Alright, so at least we got James up to level 19. I don't know when James actually evolves into, well, you got Zubat, and then you have... God, I'm just spacing out on Pokemon names here. You'll see it right here. I can't remember to save my life. I don't remember when he evolves. I don't think it's this low level, though. I think it's probably somewhere in the 20s, something like that. $80 for losing our Venus. That sucks, man. That sucks. Alright, so we're going to release our only grass Pokemon that we kind of desperately needed to get rid of Misty. And we're not going to have the opportunity to catch anything else before then, I don't think. Yeah, because by beating Misty, that opens up the pipeline to get to, what is it, to the SSN. We have to get through there, go through the Diglett's Cave, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I played, so let's go ahead and release our good friend Venus. That's how it is. That sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. I didn't think we'd get taken out so quick, but that's what happens when you're a little naive, so. Alright, so we are down to just 5 Pokemon, the Pokemon that we are with. So we have Blaze, level 20. He's not going to be much of use to us against Misty, so I want to keep him out of the line of fire. I might try to get him a few levels, though, just in case it comes down to it. Dinosaurus, we're not going to be able to use at all until, what is it, level 25 that he evolves into a Gyarados? It'd be amazing to get him up there, but it would be a lot of work at this point in the game to get him there. So I wish they had EXP share, and then there might be an EXP share in original gen. I can't remember. I'll have to look that up. Karuku could be help to us against Misty. I'd like to at least get him to level, let's say 22 to 26, somewhere in that area, before I rely on him too heavily. If he can get Peck, I think Peck would be a good move to have good offense against Misty as well. James, of course, would be a good defender against Misty as well. At least get him up to level 20, 24. So Penny's just useless. I need to look up and see when actually Meowth turns into Persian, because I think Persian would be pretty badass to have, and it'd be nice to have a pretty strong normal Pokemon on the team as well. But you know what, guys? I want to leave it off here, but I am going to try to record another episode as well very, very soon. I finally have the setup and the time slots to start. You know, I'm not going to guarantee anything because I don't want to put myself in that position to where, you know, I'm not able to record anything. But you know what? I think there's something up here real quick before I leave off. I think we have a rare candy or a potion somewhere up here, if I'm not mistaken. I might have already gotten it. Very possible I did. It's been a while since I've played this one. Yeah, it looks like I've already gotten it. Okay. Yeah, I think there was a potion or rare candy somewhere, something hidden up here. You know, like I said, I'm going to try to review my old videos too and see where I was at, as well as see how many Poke Center hills I have left. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I appreciate you watching, and yeah, keep an eye out. Hopefully within, you know, next few days I can get you a few more episodes out here, and we'll go from there. So, cheers. Have a great day, guys.